What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I believe this should be the final part in this video series. I'm not sure how many more missions we have, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to finish it up in this video. Either way, I'm all hopped up on Coca-Cola and everything, just ready to get this done. Mostly because I want to go to sleep. You know, in between this video, I was thinking, because this has actually been a question on my mind. I'm like, is Urzikstan, like, you know, the country that Farah and that we were in from a lot of this game? I'm like, is that a real place? Because I've never heard of it. I had to Google it, and I'm like, no, it's not. Which makes perfect sense. Which, you know, I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm like, I'm otherwise I'd feel really stupid. But because I'm sitting here, like, I suck at geography. In all honesty, I mean, I suck at U.S. geography. So I mean, my knowledge of, you know, the world geography is just fucking terrible. But yeah, so I've just been sitting here the entire time thinking, where the fuck is this country? Like I was even moving it around on the world map, looking at the missions, trying to figure out exactly where it was. It's actually really close to Georgia, the country, not the U.S. state, obviously. But yeah, it's actually really close, because I've also been thinking, where the hell did we get this tank? Because you know, we had that whole scene where the U.S. military declared Farah's army a terrorist organization, and then Alex got mad and left to join them, and then Price and Kyle went to find the Butcher. Yeah, we already saw this. But you know, and then I don't know, maybe this part will explain it again. Nope, we're just gonna start right on that drop. No, what I'm getting at is that Laszlo, you know, said that the military. But we're still using Hadir's sniper rifle.
Handing off straight control to you now, 3-1. Air assets are all yours. You have the con, 3-1. Shoot smart. Watch out.
Jaguar 47, Echo 3-1, call for fire.
Echo, Jaguar is ready for tasking. Mark your target.
You know, they said that we don't have U.S. military support, or you know, that basically the military was saying that Farah's organization is a terrorist organization, so that, you know, the U.S. sees them as enemies. Which, okay. I get shit. Which, whatever. I mean, it doesn't. The politics behind everything that's going on here is not very clear, just because it's kind of like everyone fucking everyone else over. Well, I guess that is kind of politics, but it's just the state of the world, the relationships to everyone, what exactly Barkov's, you know, his. I'm trying to think here. What exactly his motivations are? What Al-Qatala. It's just, I mentioned this before. I feel like a lot of the stuff in this campaign, you just kind of have to nod, go, and just go through the missions. Just basically know kind of who's the bad guy, who you're fighting, you know, shoot straight and sort of thing. And it works as a good shooter, but I think, and there is some really good dialogue and some good character moments. But it's like I said, I think at the end of the day, it's a little confusing as to what exactly is happening in the grand scheme of things. It's kind of why I like it's one of the things I love about this is just the red mist. One of the things I love about World War II games is just it's that simplicity of, I know who the enemy is, I know what we're doing in the world, you know, I know what's going on, you know, it's pretty clear to keep everything straight in your head of who's good, who's bad, what we're doing. And I guess that's kind of the point of this game, but it's like I said, I feel, because I also said this in another video, I feel like they're trying to be, you know, they're trying to be, to think of the word.
Stop! Over the hill!
I just love watching them explode. They're trying to put like double crosses and make everything more complex than it has to be. Damn it! I was doing so well. But yeah, they were just making things like super complicated. I think for the need to be just to be super complicated.
Russian aircraft coming hot! Let's go! Move your arms! Understood!
Awesome. Sorry, on to the goddamn point that I was attempting to make. The point I'm trying to make here is they said that there wasn't going to be, that the military saw Farah's group now as the enemy. Okay. And then Kyle and Price went and, got the Butcher and then, found Hadir, found this place's location. Why do we now have U.S. military support again? Like that's one of my biggest questions about this is why do we have military support again? I mean, I could understand why we have a drone because that wouldn't necessarily, having the drone giving us this air support. Because you could argue that's not military because it's a CIA asset or the CIA is using it or whatever. Okay, I can understand that because it's like Price said, the U.S. can't go in and attack this. Can't go in and attack this place because it would be it's a Western force and it's, I don't know, going to be seen as an act of war against Russia. Okay, fine. So that's why they need Farah's organization to do it because they're, like you said, the U.S. sees them as a terrorist group. Okay, that all generally makes sense. My big question here is, and what I'm trying to get at is, where the fuck did the tank come from? Like I said, I can understand the drone. And if you're wondering why I can understand the drone but not the tank, it's because, a drone you just need to have one in the area. They've mentioned before, like unmarked helos, and like I said, it's the CIA. They're doing shit, off the books and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, I can understand, a drone in the area that they're using for air support. It's one of those that if you're trying to do something off the books from the U.S., I feel like a drone would be way easier than having to get not only the drivers for the tank, but dropping in the tank. It doesn't make a lot of sense why the U.S. military is giving up, like I said, a goddamn tank in this battle, and I don't know why I can't let this go. It's weird to me. It's like I said, I can understand a drone being in the area, that they were able to use the drone to provide support for the operation. But like I said, if they're trying to not show that the U.S. was involved, but then bringing in a goddamn tank, it seems odd to me. I'd say maybe it could be Farah's tank. I mean, I guess we've never really seen what sort of military might they have outside of just, you know, improvised explosives and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think it would make sense that she would have a tank. Otherwise, I feel like, Jesus Christ, I did not see that guy. Otherwise, I think we would have seen it by now. I don't know. I'll get off this point because I'm just rambling and going around in circles. And it's just, I'm confusing myself now. Oh, I'm almost out of sniper ammo. Whoa, what the fuck?
I see them! Got another target, southwest!
Yeah, I don't know. Basically, what I'm basically the long and short of what I've been getting at is, you know, is the U.S. involved in this operation? Or are they not? I can't figure that out. And if they are, what was the whole point about that thing about you know? Oh well, we're declaring them a terrorist organization. Which is useful for now when you don't want the U.S. associated with blowing up this facility. But you declared them that before that was even useful. It was one of those like, oh, you know, that's a really big coincidence. If I may, if you know, it's one of those that, oh, we have to have them be an enemy so that. Like I said, it makes sense why Farah would leave her homeland to fight this place because, you know, it's one of those, like, I feel like it was done out of order.
Go ahead! Next fire, reattack! Knocked out. No joy. Stop the fire! That's why we don't.
Jaguar is ready for tasking. Mark the target.
Kilo down. Good hit.
I don't know, man. I'm just confused myself. It's like I said. It feels out of order. Like they say, well, you're now an enemy of the United States. 2 missions later, we find out, oh, that's actually extremely useful that they're now considered an enemy. But almost like someone was seeing into the future. I don't know. Yeah, okay. You annoying bastard won't hold still. The pilot either.
Negative on that mark. 3-1.
Get out of my fucking way, Kyle. Whatever, that worked. Yep, that's been a very consistent theme of this Let's Play. Has just been me getting my shit kicked in. Okay. I got one magazine left in that thing. God damn it! Come on! Man. Thought that would have given me some sort of cover. Well, I mean, I knew it would have given me cover. I just thought it would have protected me a little bit more.
Set the crates! Enemy at the wall! Stitch them up!
Clear!
Echo team, this is your start line. Find your way to Nikolai for the charges.
Mastodon! Barkov could use the gas. Look! The workers are leaving.
Let's go to work.
We'll get them.
They're well armed for a lab.
We will bury it all.
Everyone, fan out! Heads up.
I see them!
Okay, thought I was gonna get blown up there. At least this gun's a lot more accurate than what I assumed I was using an M4.
Cover me! I copy!
Come on.
Enemy! Open fire!
Moving up, second level.
Inside!
God damn it.
Противник рядом с лестницей.
Always, I'm trying to be safe, trying to check my corners. What happens? I get shot in the back because I try and check a dead end.
Inside! Upstairs!
nice.
Grenade! Move!
Wish it didn't have a long-range scope on it, but nice gun. Love that fire rate too.
Let's go! Outside! That's him!
Alex! Farah!
Nikolai,
Come quickly, get their charges. The detonator will start the chain reaction.
load the furnace, the rest follows.
Correct. Don't lose it.
Why help us?
Barkov is a stain on my country. It will not stand.
Спасибо, Nikolai.
I'll take the rest to Price and Sergeant Garrick. See you on the other side.
They left cover! Take that shotgun! I'm going! Cover me! Grenade! Enemy on the move! Understood!
Damn it! Thought I cleared that corner. Thought they ran more. I thought they ran towards Farah's people. I thought they would have taken them out.
I'll take the rest to Price and Sergeant Garrick. See you on the other side.
He's good.
I see that movement!
Thought I got them all. I guess we load back up out by the, no, okay, cool. And another weird checkpoint where I'm not 100% sure where I am.
Down! Fire!
Enemies moving! Та ти вже друг, гнід!
I see movement!
Really, this is the first time these guys have popped up, and they have a fancy name. Ah, damn it. I still thought he was around that corner. Man, I suck. I was trying to see if the sniper rifle had those armor-piercing effects that Idiot said it had. Again, the game's giving me tutorials of how to fight this new special enemy. Okay, so is he... Did we kill him? Apparently.
We're getting close.
Farah, we've got a problem.
What is it?
Echo, this is Actual. How copy?
Send traffic, Actual.
Got eyes on General Barkov. I say again, Barkov is moving to the helipad.
Echo is approaching the furnace now, Actual.
Set your charges and move.
Roger, Echo out. You heard him. Let's get it done.
The furnace is through here. There's the door.
On it.
Alex is going to do the whole set the charges, set it off manually thing, isn't he?
What happened?
Detonator's fucked.
It's dead. I'll go in there.
And do what?
Ignite the furnace.
You'll never get away in time.
I know what I'm doing.
Farah, listen to me.
No, you listen to me. Because of this poison, my people have known something worse than war. I did not come this far to turn back.
I'm not asking you to turn back. I'm asking you to give me the order.
I won't do that.
Commander, please.
I am not your CO.
Then who is? Because someone needs to light this fire and someone needs to kill Barkov. And you can't do both. I've been an assignment my whole life. This is what I believe in. Give me the...
God, I hate your mustache. Even in death, I will hate your
You are a freedom
mustache.
fighter, Alex.
You're a born leader, Farah. Say the word.
Go.
Yes, ma'am.
As soon as I saw that,
Good luck.
as soon as I saw the busted detonator, I knew this was gonna happen.
Bravo, Echo is set at the furnace. Barnes going for the general.
Roger, Echo. Fight into the pipeline now.
Set, Sergeant.
No ROEs now, huh, Captain?
None at all. Stolen away that sniper.
Okay, I also got a Scar.
Hostiles in the open.
Fucking minigun?
I see them!
Hostiles in the open. On a car. Up on the catwalk. Contact! The loading dock. Wait till he leaves out.
Give me cover!
One's at the railing! Got targets by the loading dock. Keep pushing, Kyle! Nearly there! 2 left. Clear them out.
Shit. Let down by the Scars, low ammo capacity. Hate 20 round mags.
South! Go! Move your arms!
Out on the loading dock!
I'm a shot price.
Keep pushing, Kyle! Nearly there! Bravo! On me! Pipes lead this way, let's get this done!
Yes, sir.
Alright, set the charges, let's go!
Pipeline charge is hot!
Fucking out. Barra, Nikolai, where are you? Я все равно, сколько сейчас времени! С Москвой мне связь! Быстро! Say again. Barkov is wheeled up. Скажите им это, генерал Барков! Меня не будут игнорировать!
I've got eyes on.
Ну, сколько сейчас времени? С Москвой мне связь! Вот, Карим! А еще давно!
It's about right.
I've got eyes on.
Ну, сколько сейчас времени? Вот, Карим! I should have known!
Okay. I thought I got him that time. I'm misunderstanding what I have to do.
I've got eyes on.
Ну, сколько сейчас времени? Вот, Карим! I should have known!
I keep getting spotted. Am I moving too quickly? Do I need to? Is he gonna turn around at some point? Like I'm missing something.
I've got eyes on.
Ну, сколько сейчас времени? С Москвой мне связь! Быстро! Скажите им это, генерал Барков! Меня не будут игнорировать! Значит, прервать его завтра! У меня тут...
All right.
I'm still here, father!
Shut up, stranger danger. I'm gonna keep calling him that too, because I like that name better than General Barkov.
I told you, father, a long time ago. Your country breed.
No!
Shut your mouth! Let's see if dogs can fly.
What's the status?
Captain, Barkov is dead.
Roger that. Alex, charges set?
Affirmative, sir.
Alex,
I'm not getting out of here. Let's do this.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All clear, Captain.
Roger. All stations on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Karim! Mother Russia would approve. Where to?
Urzikstan. Home.
Tea?
Yeah, well, I'm a long way from a proper pint.
Russia disowned Barkov.
Well, they didn't have much choice, did they? He's dead.
You took a big bite out of that problem, John.
For now. But left unchecked.
It won't be. General Shepard pulled the files you asked for. What exactly is this about?
A task force.
We already have loose ends.
Then I will tie them.
I can fund assets, not outlaws.
Enjoy the tea, then.
Sakhayev wants Barkov's throne.
I almost buried him in Pripyat with Macmillan.
That was the father. This is the son, Victor.
Lovely family.
They're big fans of Hadir's.
Well, that would explain why he's still alive.
They're gonna get him out.
Then give me what I need.
Who's your crew?
Sergeant Garrick.
Kyle?
They call him Gaz. He never said anything. John McTavish, SAS, sniper, demolitions, goes by SOAP.
Why?
It's classified. There he is. Simon Riley.
There's no picture.
Never. Now the rest. That's neat to know. Unless we got a deal.
What are you calling this task force?
141.
Alright, look, the 141 thing and the Simon Riley are vaguely familiar. I know SOAP, that's a reference to the original Modern Warfare game that's cute. Or has this whole thing been basically a prequel to? I don't know. Anybody out there who knows the original Modern Warfare story more than I do, tell me, was this did basically what they were just talking about there at that end scene kind of make it like this was the setup for what happened in the original Modern Warfare? Because I need to go back and play that game, I guess is what I'm saying here. All in all, I enjoyed the story mode. I thought it was I think everybody's saying, oh, it's the best story mode. And I don't think so, because I think it's like I said, I still want to know where the hell that tank came from in that last mission. Again, I can understand the CIA being able to utilize a drone. I don't see them getting a tank dropped in. And if not that, then where the hell did the tank come from? That's still confusing me. I don't know why, it just does. But all in all, the story was good. It did its job of setting me mission to mission, giving me my reason to fight, to go point A to point B. It was fun. There was actually some really good dialogue and really good performances. It's just, there were some moments in the story, it's just never having a super clear, I don't want to say not having a super clear villain, but not sure how everyone relates to each other. I had some issues with, it's like I said right there at the end with the general saying that they're considered enemies of the United States now, and then 2 missions later, well, it just so happens that because they're enemies of the United States, that's a super useful thing to us, even though we did that before we even knew that would be a useful thing to us. It just seemed like we're calling them enemies for no reason. It's like I said, I feel like that scene where they said they're declaring them enemies of the U.S., it came out of nowhere for no reason and was actually too soon. I think it would have made more sense to be a little later in the game, now seeing everything, but that's, again, just me. All in all, not a bad story. Had really cool level design, fun gameplay, the guns shot extremely well. All in all, my overall score, 8 out of 10. That's my ending. My issues with it are just some writing stuff and the general construction of the narrative. But all in all, I mean, as far as just a pure first-person shooter goes, it was a lot of fun. I wish some missions were a little longer, wish there was some more of a few things, but all in all, I really loved some of the new stuff that they went for. I feel like they didn't... A lot of people are, oh, this game's controversial as hell. Honestly, I think that they pushed the envelope without being egregious. I think that they were able to do modern war in a very, like I said, it was brutal. It was, I don't feel like some overly political statement was made. I don't feel preached to. I don't feel any of that stuff. And again, it's like I said, I feel like they actually were a little edgy with some stuff, but they did it tastefully enough that I don't think it should be, it should make people go, oh my gosh, I can't believe they do that. Kind of like in it was Modern Warfare 2, right? That had the No Russians mission where you went into the airport and shot up that airport. That was, as much as I got that's a really cool mission. Just for what you're doing, but I can understand why that would be controversial. This game is, like I said, push the envelope, but I think it was on this side of controversial. I don't think that they did anything egregious. I thought it was, I thought it was tastefully done, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of rambling here. I hope you guys could kind of follow what I'm saying. All in all, I'm saying shooting good, story was okay, it did the job, but there are some things that I'm like, wait a minute, why did that happen? Who are these people? What's the connection here? There's just some odd stuff. But all in all, I had a lot of fun. So as far as a single-player game goes, I go 8 out of 10 on my story. I still would prefer my sequel to Call of Duty Ghosts. Still prefer Infinite Warfare. Still prefer WW2. But good. All in all, guys, that's going to about do it for this one. As I always say at the end of all my series, please remember that that we do a weekly news show here on the channel. You can go check that out. I try and do it every Saturday, but sometimes it gets, or every Sunday. It sometimes gets pushed to Monday because I'm lazy. Other than that, as far as other new series that we've got coming up, I mentioned it earlier in the video, but we do have Need for Speed Heat and Death Stranding coming out next week, so please keep your eyes tuned for that. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, not already, please subscribe to the channel. And for the last time in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, my name's AJ Gels, this is Something Game Channel. I'm out.
Нет! Нет! Умоляю! Пожалуйста!
City's under evacuation. Al-Qatala's got complete control.
This place was nice once.
Well, it's not anymore.
East and West rebuilt Verdansk after the Cold War.
AQ didn't like that cooperation. Now they've got armor, heavy weapons.
Terrorists with tanks.
Who's at the helm?
Someone new.
Nice hit. What's his name?
We don't know, but he's got friends in high places.
This is Russian intel. Where did we get this?
My counterpart in Moscow.
The CIA working with the FSB.
No, it's the first time.
Kamarov.
Captain Price. Nikolai. You've been a bad boy.
From you, that's a compliment.
Please. We're all friends here. I owed you. For Beirut.
Sergeant Kamarov is going to help conduct this operation.
These new weapons give Al-Qatala the power to turn acts of terror into acts of war. That's the problem. For everyone.
We're launching a multilateral force to hunt AQ's new leader and contain this threat while we still can.
Okay, we're in. Start up your teams. Let's operate.